Welcome, Wellness Warriors, to this week's Tip Tuesday episode. Now, on today's episode, I'm going to talk about the difference between emotional hunger and physical hunger. Now, we have all been there, reaching for a snack when we're bored, eating sweets when you're feeling down, opening up that refrigerator over and over again to see if something has changed in there. Even though you're not hungry, you're just doing that whole back and forth. We probably know each other, but if we are meeting for the very first time, I am Dr. Wanda, and I help women over the age of 40 with metabolic and autoimmune conditions better their health at the cellular level. Okay, reduce toxins, pain, and inflammation in as little as 30 days. All right, so emotional hunger. What is it? It is completely normal and we all have experienced it. But it's good to know the difference between when you are truly hungry and when it's psychological. That's very important because then you don't have that extra weight gain coming on and you know why, okay? So the next time that you find yourself having any type of cravings or feeling hungry, I'm going to give you some tips to help you understand and identify whether you feel emotional or physical hunger. All right, so let's start with physical hunger. Now, this happens when your body needs more energy and fuel. Makes sense, right? Your body sends hunger cues to your brain, and you might get some rumbling in your stomach. You know how you're at work and you're saying, oh, you hear that rumbling, you're like, oh, I must be wanting to eat. Physical hunger usually comes gradually compared to the sudden urge to eat that comes with emotional hunger. All right. When you are physically hungry, any food will be satisfying because your body needs it and it's going to satisfy you. Now, that doesn't mean that you will actually typically enjoy all the foods, but you will feel better after eating. And your hunger cues should disappear afterwards. And you should feel satisfied. See the word should. You should feel satisfied if it's truly physical hunger. When you are physically hungry, you want to prioritize fueling your body with healthy foods that nourish you, okay? Because your cells need this, okay? The nourishment needs to go inside the cells. Emotional hunger, on the other hand, does not have any physical cues such as a stomach rumbling. The hunger usually comes on suddenly and it comes out of nowhere. And when you're eating emotionally, you often crave a specific food. You know, ladies, you have that time of Mother Nature and you crave chocolate or something. These foods typically are not nutritious and they are full of sugar and unhealthy fats, okay? So I want you to think about the cliche of eating a tub of ice cream when you're sad. Let me know in the comments, what movie have you seen this in where the girl breaks up or something, she grabs a big tub of ice cream. Let me know in the comments. When your hunger is emotional, you just eat any food, which is a good sign that it's not really physically hunger. You know, you're not being physically hungry at all. But if you're craving sweets, a greasy pizza, or a milkshake, I want you to ask yourself if you feel hungry in your stomach or if it's in your head. That's very important, okay? I want you to think about that. Physically pointing to where you feel hunger can help you distinguish where the feeling is coming from. So, for example, doing a body check-in every time you think you're hungry can help you realize what type of hunger that you're experiencing. So you'll be able to identify that, okay? That's what we call mindfulness or being aware. Having this awareness and training yourself to do a check-in with yourself can help you eat more mindfully, okay? And that's important. You want to be aware and mindful of what you're eating. This type of mindful eating can help you identify which type of hunger you're having. And then you'll know which foods to choose. Notice whether your stomach is giving you the hunger cues or if it's a certain emotion that's making you crave the food. You know, if you had a bad day. So try coping with these emotions differently. If you notice that you're bored or sad or stressed, okay, if you're bored, I want you to try taking up a fun activity. You know, You can do some things different, like reading a book. You can go for a walk. You can crochet. You can start knitting. Call a friend. If you're sad or stressed out, I want you to try to understand what has caused this, these emotions. Was it an argument with someone? You want to try to fix it, or can you change anything? Did you have a bad day at work? So you want to identify that. Everything is fine in moderation, okay? Gluttony is not what we're talking about. And there is nothing wrong with eating foods for pleasure. Having these tools to be aware of your habits and triggers is essential in understanding yourself and having a balanced and healthy relationship with food. And that's important. I do teach people how to work through that. So I hope you enjoyed these tips this week. If you have, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I really would appreciate it. I'm trying to reach 100 subscribers, 200 subscribers, I should say, by the end of the year. If you require any help with this, I would love to invite you to schedule your Get Well Discovery consultation with me today. If you know someone that can use it, have them schedule a call with me. It's not going to cost them anything but 20 minutes of their time. And remember, guys, like I always say, procrastination never met a goal. Now, head on over and check out some of my other videos, and I hope you enjoy them. And again, I'll see you next week. Bye for now.